Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dice Code for episode 138 of On the Backs of Gods. I'm your DM, Jillian, and we have our players here today. Same as always, we have Kyle, Matt, Katie, Josh, and Greg. Uh, I think let's just jump back into things as quickly as we can. Let's get back into the thick of it because that's where we are currently. The party uh, started last session inside of the Wise One's parapet, where they were trying to acquire a relic before a cultist could get their hands on it, and decided to use this relic to try and help Roshan's patron, a shadow that has been following him and seems to also have shadows following them. A big mother duck scenario over and over again. Uh, Using this object, you were able to free one of the shadows from this entanglement. And that shadow was a piece of the god Fenrir, the giant wolf that was going to be part of the end of days that never got to happen, yet still died, anywho, in a different end of days. And now is going to die a second time as the party begins their assault on this creature who has no interest in leaving. Once you die and you come back, you hold on to that shit. But the party, along with the remaining shadows, a little bit of a high five team up, as the shadows try to bind Fenrir once again, and then as the party is being whittled down, and the spirit of Fenrir seems to be in relatively okay spirits. Uh, the shadows ask for Keld to distract the beast, and Keld places his hand into the beast's mouth, and the creature is defeated, but Keld in the process loses his hand. After the combat, you see that the what you believe is the relic has broken in half and is no longer giving out any sort of power. The tower has powered down, no blue lights, just quiet dark. An unsettling quiet dark as you realize that the place did have a buzz and energy to it. Now it's just quiet. You all take the time to take a short rest. And during this time, you realize that the tower is no longer invisible, kind of a telltale sign that something probably happened here. And after a discussion, decide that you are not going to stay at the tower and wait out Ing, that you are going to make your way back through the woods and then go back across the no man's land and then back to the other set of woods and hopefully be able to set up shop in a safer location. It takes a long time to re-navigate through the Forest of Eden, as it is a very dangerous place that became much more active now that it knew that people were inside of it. Uh, Full of terrible monsters that had it's as if they had the idea of corruption about them. They did not drip ichor and have, gnarled broken bones and vines, but they were deformed and unnatural in a way that resembled it, but these things looked very much alive. So who knows what happens when they corrupt? A party to be had, I'm sure. You all make your way out. You make your way across the no man's land, and through some love from the dice, Nana is spotted by Ing, who is currently in the wooded space in the high ground, asks to talk. He says, if somebody is there, we should talk now. Gives you a couple chances to speak. And when you don't, immediately unloads on Nana's position, being the only person that he could see in the moment, and almost downs her immediately. And combat immediately ensues as you see that Ing has three little friends with him. Each of them during this combat have thrown down these crystals that break on contact by being thrown, and it seems being pulled out of some sort of other space. A nasty, corrupted beastie is pulled forth and has entered the combat. This has happened 3 times now, and slowly people have been whittled away at on both sides, but still Ing and his team have the high ground. Is it worth it? Maybe. Maybe not. The only way to find out is by proceeding. And I'm ready to jump into things. Nix, you are up. Fen, you are on deck.
Sure.
Nix, this horrible tangle of vines in front of you, this monster, falls and just like turns to goop at your feet. But then you see this crystal fall and crash into the bushes as this creature of spines and arms pulls itself up in front of you.
I'm real excited about that. I'm gonna aim my call lightning at that one. The monster.
Okay.
It's a 19 dex save.
Here we go, boys. Little guy, what's your dex? That would be an 8.
Wow. Something failed. Okay. So it's the full
Not good roll.
6.
Wowie.
12 whole lightning damage.
Okay.
And
That's
then,
still.
you know,
Damage is damage.
I remember I was feeling heavy. Am I able to move? And if so, I'd love to start moving part like 50. Now we'll go the full 30 feet backwards away from it.
Yeah. You are able to move 30 feet backwards.
Cool. I'm done. Getting
All
away
right.
from it.
All right, and you back up. All right, Fen, you are up. Nana, you're on deck.
All right, that one cultist that I can see standing out there by himself in the middle, not the one laying down, the other one. Yep. I'm going to take a shot at him with no sharpshooter.
The little guy in the center.
Is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Everybody within 30 feet of him needs to make a DC 15 wisdom save.
Okay, call it earlier if you're doing any fancy arrows, please, but that is fine.
Okay. Oh, Nathan knew.
Well, Nathan,
Okay.
Nathan is an unseen ghost in the machine.
So I think that's all 4 of them.
Okay. That is fine by
Let me roll
wisdom saving
damage
throw.
on. Let me roll
Go ahead
damage
and roll
on
damage.
that. It's a 13 points of damage.
You watch this man get hit dead center and fall. The man in the center falls immediately. That was
Cool.
the first hit to hit him. He just eyes roll back, done. No roll for him. Wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom.
Let's do these archers first. Godspeed, archers. What's the save?
DC 15.
Okay, that's a 16 on the dice. On the archer, we'll say that's on the right. And then the archer on the left. That is a 15 on the dice. So sorry.
Not the ones I was worried about.
Now it's Ing's turn to roll a wisdom saving throw. He has a much larger range for failure. And that's a 17.
Damn it.
Tell me what the music sounds like, though. Tell me
It,
what bop we're going to be rocking out to the whole time.
It's Go Go Galone. And I'll take the second shot at the one that Nyx is fleeing.
Okay, at the monster that has been recently sprung.
Yes, with sharpshooter, and it's a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Cool.
I'm imagining the arrow buried in his chest and his mouth laying open, just playing music, like a corpse
just a
gramophone.
Little speaker on the ground. It's canon. That's exactly what's happening.
It's like fucking Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
One of them goes over to politely close his mouth.
It just continues
22,
slightly muffled.
22 points of damage to the big monster thing. And I will use my movement and bonus action to dash behind the there's a stump like back into my left. over towards Nyx somewhere?
Uh, sure, I believe you.
All right. I would like to hide, use my full movement and whatever. There it is. Just a tiled kitty corner from Nyx.
Okay.
Like if Nyx were to go back one more, and I will drop prone in those bushes behind that stump.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth.
I don't have a action to hide or a bonus action to hide. I'm using a dash to get there. So
You're just
I'm
okay.
I'm just taking
You're just
cover
falling
behind
prone
it.
behind it. Got
Yeah.
it. Understood.
Yep.
Understood. That is your turn, Fen. Nada, you're up. What's up?
Okay. So I'm down in the wee crevasse down here.
Mm-hmm.
I know Keld and a monster are over on my right. There's also the monster that popped up with eyes on Nyx as well.
Uh-huh.
I think for the moment I want to navigate around the crevasse 30 or 35 feet up to about where Nyx was,
Okay.
so that I can see the monster that was just brought into being, and yeet it with a spear. Range on spear, range on spear. Spear have range of dum-da-dum. I always struggle with this. There's 20 feet and then there's 60 feet in parentheses. 20 feet is normal throwing. 60 would be the maximum that I could throw, but that would be at disadvantage?
Your higher number is your disadvantage number if you have things that you can't throw farther than that last number.
Okay.
How far are we from the little beast?
Looked like
I'll have to
45.
wait to refresh. Oh, fuck.
Well, you
Shit.
have
Dicks.
some movement left. You went 35.
Yes, that's true. Using my full 40 feet of movement. Okay. I will throw spears and take disadvantage.
Okay.
Also want to double check, since my strength score is lower than my dex score. Dex score is what I would use for the damage.
Dex is
when
for
throwing?
throwsies.
So that would be the higher damage number. If I'm understanding.
Oh no,
properly.
that's for double handing, I think.
Oh.
Remember, you made yourself a separate spear so you would know what it is for
Yes.
throwing?
I mean, the problem is
if-
that it shows both attack
The
numbers
smaller
on
one.
the.
It is the smaller one.
It would be the smaller one. Okay. That.
Yes.
I
Yes.
appreciate that. Thank you. I struggle so much with numbers. Me, smooth brain. Okay. Well, with disadvantage. Does 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Okay. I would like to try again.
All right.
Disadvantage. Come on. No, that's a nat 1 on disadvantage.
Oh, no.
Okay. Harrying this creature, kind of almost like a get back beast scenario.
Yeah.
Throwing these spears at its feet,
Mhm.
and then the spears immediately disappear and then reappear back at your side.
Yeah.
But hopefully made it think twice about approaching.
I hope so. I think I said I used up all of my movement to get here, didn't I? If I have any
Yeah.
movement left, no. Okay. Then I would like to attempt to go prone in order to not make myself a big target for archers.
Okay. I'm just gonna say this to you, and so you have all the info.
Yeah.
Archers will have disadvantage. If a creature is able to get up to you, they will have advantage.
Yeah, and
Just,
I
I
did just
want you to
harry
know.
this monster. I did just
A little
harry
bit.
this monster. Okay. Well, I've used all my movement. I want to use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark onto the beastie,
Okay.
which just came into play, which I have harried. I'm not gonna go prone, because if it comes up on me, then I'm gonna be in trouble. And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna believe in myself real hard, and the archers won't hit me. That's how that works.
Okay. Nana, that is your turn as you take an offensive position. Um, there'd be a man up there who'd go, but he's not going anymore. We'll talk about him later. Which is that he's just playing music right now out of his mouth. That's who he is.
And you can hear
That's
that
his new
music for like
personality.
100 feet or something
Oh
obnoxious
yeah,
like
all
that,
of
right?
you are now listening to music during this
So
combat.
strange.
We have a soundtrack now.
I don't know why "Payphone" was the song that came to my head. I was just like, yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. That works. That's good. Yeah, 10 out of
I
10.
vibe.
Anywho, you're gone, sir. It's now Ing's turn. Ing is going to walk forward, and I'm going to refresh. Well, Ing is going to walk forward about 15 feet. Fine. Person. Sweat about yourselves.
Ah.
There
There.
we go.
I'm in it to win it.
Okay.
I now see map. Yeah.
If we can't see the enemy, there is no enemy.
I firmly agree with Gregory.
Oh, there's no point in measurements.
Oh no.
Not with that baloney. Ing is going to walk sort of right to the edge, and you're going to watch us to sort of lean forward, and then he kind of sits back on his heels as he looks outwards. If there is nothing for me in that forest, people are going to die here for no reason. And it slams his staff down against the stone, and there is a shattering sound in the air as a crack that is not a corporeal event. It is not something that's actually happening to the earth. It is energy that zaps down the side of the mountain and zigzags right past you, Nana. No interest, and makes its way to Nyx. Nyx, one moment. I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw -4.
Nice.
That sucks.
And was that you rolling the d4 for Bane?
Yeah, I
Okay,
rolled the
cool.
D4 for you.
All right, then I won't worry
honestly
about
thought
that.
I thought with my shitty tower setup that it would be like 1 teehee. Only 1.
Joke's on us.
I don't think it's even worth using my bardic. Yeah,
Oh, buddy.
Okay.
that's a 3.
Oof.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
One moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nyx, you watch this aggressive shock of energy bulldoze its way through the earth towards you, spitting up snow on the sides and melting it as it comes in contact. almost like little flurries that move around it, almost in a gentle way, very different to the energy rocketing towards you that slams into your body, and you feel the breath taken out of your mouth, and you feel a terrible shock of pain directly in your shoulder that rockets down your hand and up your neck, and you feel it go up the vines on the side of your neck and up over your jawline and onto your face, a terrible freezing burn that also, as it moves down, you watch, and you don't even have to see it, you feel it collide with the ring on your hand, and there is a pulse from that as well. You feel from what Ing has done here, the things that he was doing to you, you felt sturdy in the moment, and he chipped away at that. You are currently vulnerable to the next type of damage that was going to hit you. You are going to take 106 points of necrotic damage.
Oh yeah, she's down.
Jesus.
And as Ing states this, there is a blue shock that rips up the side of Nyx's body. You can see this dark black impact and then ice ricochet up her body, this almost like spiking at the top before Nyx fully collapses, unmoving on the ground. He's gonna go back behind the tree. Thank you. I just thought you should know, he says before turning and walking right back behind the tree to his little soundtrack.
God damn.
And he kind of motions over to them. Could you... Kind of the vibe, as he motions to the man dead on the ground. Could you... He kind of does like a sweeping motion with his hands before he steps back behind the tree. And with his bonus action...
Oh no.
Nana, as you watch this thing rocket by, you watch some of it lift back up into the space, his spiritual weapon, which was... I just remembered.
Damn.
Spiritual weapon is going to make its attack. Pew pew. That is a 21 to hit.
Against me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely.
And you take 9 points of dabblage as you watch this swing by, and then you watch some of it linger and rebuild itself and just slam into your side. But you watch Nyx crumple. Just Nyx rumples. There is no just standing, trying to stand. It is down immediately.
Hang in there, Nyx.
That is Ing's turn. Roshan, you are up. Keld, you are on deck.
Great. I think he had psyched himself up already, so he's going to send a fireball at the cliff,
Okay.
kind of where it juts out, and get everything within 20 feet of that.
Okay. Is there a space, Nathan, where 20 feet can get the whole gaggle?
That's a little too big.
So I think you're just getting 2 of them. These 2 on the side. So Ing and one of the other guys.
That is fine. I want them to die.
Understood.
That is a dex save.
Dexterity?
Yep.
Okay. I'll do the archer first, because that's thematic or something or other. He has an 18 on the dice. I'm alternating dice, guys, I swear. I'm just putting as many in my hand and being like, oh, yes. Oh, see, there you go. Ing got a 10. Is everybody doing good? Everybody having a good time?
I'm great.
Katie and I are having a ball.
Katie's unconscious. She can't have a great time. She can't have any time. She's just gone.
Katie's right there.
I'm fine.
Well, that's fair.
I was
Nyx.
really hoping for more dancing. We need Kevin Bacon out here to.
Honestly,
And
I thought you were
possibly
going to get
also
all of the
Christopher
archers. I thought we were getting the archers, and it was just
Being
going to be
played by
archers
Kevin
slowly
Bacon.
dancing, while Ing is like, "Okay, get out of my way." Ew.
Walk
but
into
you
the
know,
club like.
I love that.
we brought our own music, holding a corpse on your shoulder.
Christ, like a boombox.
Oh, no. Yikes.
Hey, guys. What kind of damage are we looking at?
28.
Hell,
So
yeah.
14 to our friend the archer. Okay. To you, good sir. Can you tell me what it looks like when you cast Fireball?
So I think it originates from Roshan's hand as just a jet of shadow that about halfway through its flight to the mountain over there turns burning red in a burning red point, and then when it hits, it explodes.
Okay. It is just oof as it fully engulfs the space, and you watch this archer kind of like lean back and away from it, like burning all of the leathers on his arms. And Ing is behind a tree. You're like, I hope it hurt, because you can't see him.
I hope it did hurt.
Anything else, Roshan?
Yeah, I think Nyx still has Bardic, so I can't give her another one to help her get up. But Nana is out there, so Nana, be careful and take a Bardic Inspiration.
I'll do my best. Do what you can for Nyx.
And I guess with my movement, I'll just get even further behind that tree. I'll take...
Okay.
If I can have full cover, I'll take it. If not, whatever.
You
Roshan,
disappear into
Ing.
the abyss of the foliage. Just a lot of Kushunkus sounds as you make your way back there.
Yeah.
But that is where you end up. Keld, you are up. What are we doing?
My next statement depends on if I saw Nyx go down or not.
You could give us a cinematic view of Keld, and if he can see Nyx.
I feel like I'm in the thick of it.
The
I
thicket
mean-
of it,
Okay.
if you will.
She is like directly behind you.
Okay.
So I feel like even for half a second, you would have maybe glanced back and watched that she just dropped.
Yeah. Alright, then I'm gonna yell to Ing. What you're looking for is not there anymore.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Roll persuasion for me, Keld. I'll even give you advantage because it happened. Well, no advantage. People under duress are not trustworthy.
Oh no, my D&D Beyond is not muted.
Hey guys.
Oh no. Well. That's gonna be... Oh. A 10.
Okay. that's not terrible. As you yell out, what there, it's not there. What you're looking for is not there. That's what you do. Is there anything else?
Yes,
You have this
I'll-
like broken-looking monster in front of you, like trying its best to move. It seems to
I
be
want to
struggling.
put that out of its
And-
misery.
Yeah.
It's misery and
So
ours.
go ahead.
Yeah. Everyone's misery.
Everyone's misery.
Like to get rid of that. Let's see. Yeah.
Did you
I
have
forgot
the-
its
Yeah.
thing. So, does a 16 hit? Wait.
16 hits.
Okay, cool. Sweet. So it's gonna be 14 damage.
Your sword, like, there's nothing there for you as you bring your sword down and just breaks through all of these bones, and this thing just sort of crumples apart and is just a mess in front of you.
Perfect. Also, so what's it looking like climbing up that hill? I want to do
How's that song from Stranger Things go? Not that we can play it here.
Run up that
I was about to say I did it.
It was in my head immediately.
Yeah, I was like, I did as much as we're allowed to. It's-
That season aired a year ago, and that song has not left my head since then.
Yep.
Can
Same.
you give us a number on if Kel just went the path of resistance and was just trying to get up this son of a bitch?
Hmm?
Be quite a bit, I'd expect, but
He's currently hasted.
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
He's a speedy boy.
How many to get to that person? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. My bad. Still can't hear you. Could you just type it in real fast for me? Sorry, guys. I can't do my own math. Thank you. What's your movement? Your movement's 30, and now it is doubled.
Yeah, so my movement is 60.
Your movement is currently 60. You would get about halfway there. Which would put you within probably 30 feet without the terrain issues. The terrain is the issue
Right.
of the archer on the edge.
Okay. I'll go ahead and head that way then, as far as I can get.
Okay, move Keld. So that's going to be, he's going to get about halfway to this guy because everything's doubled.
Climbing is a
Once
beach
again, this is-
unless you've got repelling
And-
equipment.
I mean, this is up to you. If you want to use the spell slot, you could get to this guy with Misty Step. But that's up to you if you're ready to use a spell slot.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay. So you make your way to about there, just hauling your way up the side of this thing, eyes vibrating as you make your way forward. 1 second. I'm just gonna check a thing for you. Checking a thing for you. Additional action. You can dash with your
I was
extra
wondering
action.
about that.
Yeah, you can dash. So does that mean you can get there?
If I can get there, I can fight.
Fuck this guy in particular, I guess. I think you can get there. I think you get to just be there, which is
Take me to him.
horrifying.
Terrifying!
And he's still prone, right?
Yeah, he's prone.
Take
He's
me
100%
to
prone.
him.
Which means you'll get to have Keld drags himself up the side of this mountain.
Terminator
I still
style.
get my other 2 attacks, or did I use them?
You get one.
Right.
because you used your extra
Oh,
attack
yeah,
for the
yeah, yeah.
movement.
Right.
So you get one more attack on this guy who is prone. You have advantage. Well, fuck me, boys.
Well, I rolled a 19 and a nat 20. I'll be
Well,
damned.
Holy shit, bud!
actually, the nat 20 is not a crit. You watch Ing raise his hand and
that
swipe
bitch.
it through the air.
That
So it is
bitch.
still hitting, but it is not a crit. Let me mark that off. Mark that bitch off.
We'll take 16 damage.
All right. That's this guy, 16. You go over and he like looks up like shocked that you're there, and you just bring your sword down on this guy, who now has a problem. He's now currently having a problem.
We identify as a problem.
What are your
Is
pronouns?
there
I'm a
anything else,
problem.
Keld? There it can't be. There can't be anything
No.
else. But is there something else? I think you still have a bonus action. I don't know.
Can I bonus action make eye contact with Ing?
You can 1000% make eye contact with Ing as your bonus action.
Cool.
After the statement of what you're looking for isn't there, and then showing up next to the guy is really like a it doesn't matter to me what's where energy. But there's that, and that is done.
It's got the
Great.
energy of
Could
the
you-
Hasting
landlady
up
from
that
Kung
hill.
Fu Hustle.
Yeah.
What is the... I know we just did this, but what is the distance between Nana and the nasty little centipede? $45. He is going to move forward 40 feet. He's doing his
Nice
best.
try.
And moving as quickly as he can, but he cannot make the distance, rears his head back, and you watch like an ichor begin to build up in the mouth, and he spits it forward.
Gross.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Delightful. You got it. I don't believe in that. Let's see what the total is. It's not much. 7.
I know, a 7, not gonna do it.
I didn't think so.
Okay. This cone of ichor just sprays out in your direction, and you try to cover your face as quickly as you can, but this stuff covers your eyes and your face,
God,
and you are immediately plunged into darkness.
God damn it! I hate blindness!
You are currently poisoned, blinded, and the smell of it begins to seep in through your nostrils. And your stomach immediately is like, no, we can't. And Nana has to turn to the side and immediately begins retching.
This guy's nasty.
This guy, nasty. Keld got lucky. Blind, vomiting, running up a mountain.
Oh god.
I'm gonna do it!
And that is its turn. It's time for the archers. The guys up on the cliff, the one who is not next to Keld, gonna look at Keld and is going to take shots at him because he is now assaulting his friend. He's going to use his bonus action to add to the damage, hoping that he hits. Because I screwed myself last time. Every time it's the opposite. This arrow whizzes past you, Keld. Well, that's gone. He's going to pull back and do his second attack. He's like, all this fucking music.
Can't focus.
22. Does 22 hit you now?
That unfortunately does.
Okay. One of the arrows slams
Even
into your
hasted?
side.
Mhm.
I think so. You take 4 points of piercing, or 8 points of piercing damage as this thing just kind of like hits you right in the shoulder and just scrapes across your armor, but hitting some of the flesh underneath. And then your boy is going to back the fuck up. He is going to, he's gonna back up to that, like, yeah, he's going, yeah, let's go there. Let's get
Just
some more
keeps
high
going.
ground again. He's like, I've gotta go. That's where he's gonna move to. The one next to you, in quite a pickle, he's gonna stand up using half of his movement. Bonus action, no more longbow, into the short sword. And is, how ballsy are we today, boys? How ballsy are you? I don't know. I don't know if I'm that ballsy. He is going to just swing at you on this first round. He's like, maybe he'll die. And 17 is not going to hit as he begins to swing at you, and it just begins to hit into your shield as you hold it in place in front of you. And you can feel it warbling a bit as it is taking hits. Is it worth trying to run? Probably not, but maybe it is. Yeah, he's going to try and follow his friend about 15 feet that way. Keld, would you like to take an opportunity attack?
Sure would. Ooh. Does a 22 hit him?
22 absolutely hits, and he stops dead in his tracks as you bring your shield down and hit the back of his knee and just bring your sword down on him. He cannot move away from you, so he stays where he was.
Nice.
Sentinel, baby.
Heck yeah. He'll take 14 damage.
Oof, it's just suck like that. Looking not too hot. Yeah, so he stays next to Keld. He doesn't go anywhere. He is unable to retreat. Sucks to suck. That's their turns. We're back at the top of the initiative. Nyx, it's your turn. Anyways, Fen, it's your turn.
I'm gonna. Fen will get up from prone using half his movement, use the rest of his movement to get to Nyx. Gonna yank
We need
the
numbers,
greater
please.
healing. So 15 feet of movement to get there. I'll bonus action dash if I need to.
Okay. Yeah, you need to.
I'll use my action to yank the potion of greater healing off of her belt and force it down her throat.
Give me insight or medicine as you run over to Nyx.
Is a 16. Either one is the same.
You run over and immediately drop next to her, and as you begin to like rifle on the side pocket, there is no movement, there is no breath. Nyx is not breathing. Nothing is happening currently.
Cool. So, do I have an action remaining then? Or have I used
Yeah,
it
you
to...
didn't.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was
cool.
to see if you wasted that.
Okay. 2 shots with sharpshooter at the thing chasing Nana. Or the thing that just spit on Nana.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, 18 and 21 to hit.
Both of those hit.
Cool. Is she's not within Nana's not within 5 feet of it, right? She's
No,
5
she's
feet
within
away
10
from it.
feet, I believe.
Okay. Yeah.
I believe it is 10 feet.
Cool. So it'd be a total of 30, 39 points of damage for those 2 shots.
Nice.
And
These 2
I'll
arrows hit into the spines of it, and it just snaps at these points and collapses in on itself.
And I'll just call out, "We need help here."
I can't see! What's happening?
All right, that's the end of that. We need help. I can't see. That is our communication for the moment. Is that your turn, Fen? I think so.
Yeah, that's everything. Yeah, I already bonus action and everything, so that's it.
Okay. All right, Nana, you're up. You are currently vomiting. You can make a Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn to stop, but you are currently incapacitated by this.
Great. Does that mean I cannot move?
You're welcome to move blindly.
Neat.
You can't see anything. It is
Cool,
now
okay.
it is blank canvas around you, and you are vomiting, and there is movement in that. You're a bit discombobulated.
Cool, okay. Before I move anywhere, I would like to try to use my water skin to wash this off my face.
I mean, you are assuming this is vaguely magically inclined, but I would give you a plus. I'd give you a plus to the roll, but it wouldn't be a lot.
Okay. Well, I don't think I've got any other option that would enhance. Well, I could enhance ability, but that would require concentration, and
I don't think you can do anything that severe at this moment. So you can have
Yeah,
a
that's what
plus
I was
2
thinking.
to your roll for your Constitution saving throw.
Can I say with some confidence that I heard the thing in front of me fall when Fen hit it?
I don't think it had a death screech.
Okay,
You hear loud thumpus in front of you, but
that's about
you don't
it.
have much to
Okay.
work on.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going to attempt to blindly move back behind the rocks, not down into the crevice where I was, but maybe like 15 feet to get some cover.
1 second. Just 1 second. I want to be sure of something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're good to move.
Okay.
So you're just heading backwards, or what are you doing?
I was trying to move behind the rocks that make up part of the crevice over there, not down into
Give me a
like.
dexterity throw with disadvantage
Yep.
as you're going from uneven ground.
Shit, I'll find that dice later, I guess. With disadvantage, it's a 1.
All right. You are going to fall prone.
Okay.
You are going to take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you just fall down this little embankment.
Yep.
And I'm going to change your +2 to a +1 from this water as you just slam your face into the ground.
Okay.
But now it's the end of your turn, so you're welcome to make that Constitution saving throw.
Neat. Oh, damn. All right. Well, that's a 17 on the dice, +1 con save, +1 from that bonus, so total of 19.
Okay. You, as you lay in the snow, you bring your hand up and you just claw at this gunk on your face, just heaving, and are able to just pull it off, but you end your turn prone, but at least you can see.
There's that.
There's always at least that.
And since
Towards
I'm
the end of
prone,
your
the archers
turn-
can't hit me easy.
Here's hoping. Archer's bigger fish to fry at the moment, maybe. Anywho, Nana, as you end your turn clawing at your face, it's now Ing's turn. And Ing also has bigger fish to fry. Isn't that right, my man? Isn't that right, my dude?
Cha.
Reason to use it at such a high level. That'd be silly. Where is it? There it is. There she is. Okay. He looks over at you across the way. And gives like a nod. Understood. And tightens his grip on this staff. And you watch his eyes kind of flare dark for a moment, and you feel your vision go for just a moment. Just a flash of this energy comes over you. I need a wisdom saving throw.
It's this flash.
Who are you?
Will save. 15.
As you lock eyes with Ing across the way, and he looks at you, you feel your body begin to lock up in place.
Oh no.
You are now paralyzed.
No, no.
And then with his bonus action, see, there's a few things we could possibly do. How many times can I do that? Nice. Yes. Continues to stare you in the eyes, and you can't look away from him at this time.
Why
And
did
you
have to
feel
make it
that
weird?
weight begin to lean onto your body. This vulnerability pushing its way into your body as you make eye contact with him, and he kind of gives you like a bit of a nod, and he's gonna probably step back a little bit to see if he can get a little bit more tree coverage
You
while
better
trying
run,
to...
little bitch.
We're not running. Not yet. Not now. That is going to be his turn. And now we are on to... should be keeping track. There we go. Roshan, you are up. Keld, you are on deck.
Great. I think we're going to rinse and
Oh, is he not here?
repeat.
One second. I'm going to refresh to
No,
see
I'm
if he's
here.
just in the other space.
Oh no.
See if he's in the other universe. The other time.
Can anyone else hear me?
I can.
Yeah.
Our universes
Great.
have diverged.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I think we're going to rinse and repeat, and send a fireball up at Ing and hopefully hit the other archer too.
Okay. Let's head up to Archer Town real quick, Nathan. And I'm going to see if I can do some stuff for you. What is the distance between Ing and the hiding archer? Okay. That's 2 boys for you.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
That's
Two,
Archer first. How are you doing, sir? Are you L? I don't know if that's gonna do it. 15.
I have to check my own spell save DC.
You're like, interesting.
17. No, it's not gonna do
Okay. So the archer fails. Ing gets a 19 on the dice.
it. 15 damage to Ing and then 30 damage to the archer.
30 to the archer. Okay, and then 15 to Ing.
And who knows, maybe Ing will drop concentration and Keld will be okay.
Who knows?
Right,
maybe?
he's going to make his Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
We hate that. Stop rolling twice.
One of them is a 2, the other is an 18. He maintains concentration on hold person.
Hate that.
Release
Yeah.
me.
Double hate that.
Release me. Release me, coward.
Release me.
But Keld, you watch this explosion go off, and you're able to just move your eyes ever so slightly, and
Squint,
just
break.
this guy is like gripping onto the tree in front of him and like gasping for breath, and just looks terrible.
Yikes.
Looks bad.
Which guy? Ing or the other?
No,
The other
the other
archer.
guy.
Oh, okay.
Ing stand. Actually, Keld, you can see Ing. Nice. Keld, you watch this fire burst through the space and just nearly obliterate this man holding onto the tree for dear life. And you watch as Ing takes the impact, and it doesn't look like it's doing the full brunt of what you just watched it do.
Interesting.
All right. That's Ing's turn. Roshan just did fireball. Anything else, Roshan? Oh, he's in the other
He's
universe.
gone.
Now he's gone.
Vanished.
Oh,
No.
no.
Bring him back. Oh no.
Come back to us, both of you.
Oh, he's gone forever.
Uh-oh.
Well, he's pretty useful
We'll just-
turn. So I think we are good to move on. If there's anything else he has, he'll tell me, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
There he
Anything
is.
else?
I see him.
Anything else for the funsies, Roshan?
Can he hear us?
Maybe
I'll
not.
move along.
Uh-oh.
Not like he can do too much in this moment. Held.
Silence.
You are currently held. I believe there is nothing you can do at this time.
Unconsensually.
Unconsensually
like it.
held, which is
Don't like
rude. Paralyzed, just to be sure. Incapacitated, can't move or speak. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Okay, cool.
Do I get to make any saving
yes.
rolls?
At the end of your turn, you get to make a wisdom saving roll.
All right. Well, let's end this turn.
Let's do it.
Does he have any bardics at the moment?
Ooh. Yes. Okay. I got higher than a 17. I got
Ooh.
24 or something.
Hell yeah, bud.
Staring into Ing's eyes, it's and you just push your way through this spell. And
Swear
he
to
kind of
God,
looks
if
over
he
at
does
you.
it again.
And I could. Don't you do it again. But I believe that is the end of your turn as you push through. At the end of each of its turns. Yeah. All right. You are now no longer paralyzed, but that is your turn. I don't think I have any little beasties in play at the moment. So, archers. The archer who is hiding is going to come out and give me that cinematic view.
Yes.
Give me that cool shit if you're able. Yeah, it's the only thing that makes sense to me. I'm going to take my attacks against Keld. I will use my last bonus action to add to the damage and not the roll. Here's hoping. Okay. 22, which hits. Your AC is now at 21, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to take a little bit more damage. Oof. You're going to take 18 points of damage, Keld.
Ouch.
And then he is going to take his second attack against you. Which I don't think, nope, is not going to cut it. As this first arrow hits into you, you turn with the shield now able to move, and just it ricochets off, way off, falling off the edge of the cliff. And then the one next to you, last ditch effort, is going to try and push you. This is
Rude.
going to be
Just because I was thinking about doing that.
just because I was thinking of doing it too, doesn't mean. So go ahead and give me some contested athletics. You're looking at this guy. He's an archer. That's all I can say for him.
Well, Archer.
I got a 17.
Try this. I think this is a 16, so plus 7, so 20 something.
This guy just tries to put his full weight into you, and you are steady and solid in this moment. That's his full action. Moving away from you has been kind of a bitch, but he's going to try it again. Archer did it on his turn. Okay. He's going to try and move away again. You're welcome to make your attack of opportunity if you wish.
Yes.
What do we got?
Net 1.
Hey! He moves back 15 feet. Not a lot, but a little. In a spicy predicament. Keld, could you roll insight for me real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can actually.
Oh.
You know what?
Oh, 7.
No. Blind rage. We all know why you're here. There's nothing else to think about. That is their turns as we make our way back to the top of the initiative. That is where we are going to take our break. Thank you all for being here. We really appreciate it. I'm sure everyone is having a good time. You can see by all the smiling faces. We are going to go take a break, so go get a snack and a drink, and we'll continue this combat in 10 minutes. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, 10.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dice Cult for episode 138 of On the Backs of Gods. Our heroes are currently in the thick of it, fighting against Ing, a general of your local cult, and are in a bit of a pickle. At least a couple of them are. Keld has made his way past the front lines and is now currently obliterating a bunch of ranged attackers. And is pretty far away from the opposite side of the map where Nyx is no longer with us. Nyx is gone. Into the abyss she drifts. And that's where we're going to start. I would like to talk to Nyx.
Yeah, what's up?
What does Nyx thinks happens when she dies?
I think she just thought that in general she'd just completely stop existing and just become part of the earth, like just natural. What Bosch promotes, becoming part of the dirt.
Yeah.
Huh.
And it's a thought that you have of, if Bosch is right about nothing, we all eventually return to this place. We all eventually become one with the dirt, and the dirt will do with us what it will. We don't have a choice at that point. And we go somewhere else, or nowhere at all. And you don't know where you are, Nyx. And you don't know if you exist. And you don't know if you're experiencing pain. You just don't know. Fen, it's your turn. Nana, you're on deck.
Fen is going to shout out at the top of his lungs. Keld, your sister needs you. Fuck them. Get here now. And he's going to take that potion off of Nyx's belt. He's going to chug it himself. How much does a greater healing potion do?
Terrible at these. I need like a...
4d4 plus 4.
I need like a little, like, physical potion with me.
Chart.
3.
Just a nice little chart. That's what DM screens are for, and there's no room for one here.
14 points of healing to himself.
Okay. All right.
And he's going to use his... can we... He's going to use his full movement and his bonus action to dash. If you head in a straight line from where I am towards where Keld should be coming from, I would like to get behind one of those rocks for cover. So
Okay.
that'd be 70 feet of movement. So should be able to, get further than that. Yeah, there we go. And not trying to hide because I don't have a bonus action to do it. I'm just gonna try and use that for cover, full cover if I can get it.
Okay. You have 3 quarters, depending on
Okay.
who's looking at you.
Okay, cool.
All
And
right.
that's the end of Fen's action.
Okay. Nana, you're up. Roshan, you're the next player character on deck.
Nana casts a look over her shoulder at Nyx, or I guess sideways across the way where she's laying prone at Nyx. Registers what Fen said, and it is just impotent, furious rage. It's Ave all over again. Nana gets up, half her movement, that's 20 feet of movement, to get up from prone, and will use her remaining 20 feet and dash to try and go up.
So we're dashing?
Yeah.
Okay, we're moving 60 feet forward then.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Full 60 feet forward to get towards Ing, some kind of way up that seems viable.
Yeah, let's also put her behind the rock right next to that, I think, to give her some cover.
Mhm.
So you run forward.
Mm-hmm.
That is your action and your movement.
Mm-hmm. And with my bonus action, I want to put Hunter's Mark on Ing if I can see him, or on whichever of the cultists I can see if not him.
Ing is behind the tree, so I think that might be an issue. What is your range on Hunter's Mark?
Range on Hunter's Mark is, sorry about that, 90
90
feet.
feet.
Okay, both of you spoke at the same time, so that did not help me.
90
Uh,
feet.
Okay. Was talking to Nana, but appreciate it. 90 feet. How far away is one of the other cultists? The other cultist besides Ing. Ing is out of view. Okay, you can mark that archer.
Cool.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Neat, thank you. Moving along, there's just a guy on the ground playing music, and then it is Ing's turn. I mean, there is a current threat. That's how I feel about it. It feels like a threat. He is going to make eye contact with you, Keld. I need a wisdom saving throw.
No! That one.
Keld, you were paralyzed. And Ing, using his movement, could I see behind Ing really fast? Yes, he can make it to another tree in the opposite direction in 30 feet. That would be great. Or even if he just is able to get behind some rocks. But he's going to start moving back. Yeah, so he kind of looks at you and then going to take a bit of a jaunt and kind of skid off the side and kind of post up behind these rocks, giving him some cover.
Infuriating.
Sorry, champ. Bonus action. Wait. Yeah, the spiritual weapon has gone into the abyss. Remember that. She's gone. She was beautiful. And then bonus actions. 1 second. That was a spell. Yeah, he has nothing else to do. He moves back. That is Ing's turn. Roshan, you are up. Keld, you are on deck.
Can Roshan see where... I think he can see where Ing is gone, so he would try to hit Ing and the other one with the final fireball.
Okay, see how far away the nearest cultist guy is from Ing, if you just measure between the two. 20, 25. They are 25 feet away from each other.
Yeah, so if... it's a 40-foot sphere, so... 20-foot radius. Yeah. So they need...
both bomb.
They need... dex saves.
Okay, the archer. That's a 5 on the dice. Ing's is an 18 on the dice.
He always does that. What an asshole. 31 damage to the archer and 15 again to Ing.
15 halved.
Take this archer out.
No.
Yes.
15 is already halved.
Yeah. I know, and I'm halving it again.
Fuck this guy. I hate him.
hate him
know, I'm
too.
doing it again.
Stop
Ah,
that.
I hate him so
Don't.
much. I hate him so
Hey,
much.
hey, listen, Venmo me and we can all talk about it. But until then,
I might have to at this point.
um, everyone in the chat. Parcel is not a toy. Anywho, sorry. Our text
Julian
is
has
cute.
said she can be bought.
I 100% can be. I have. Why not? Why wouldn't I be?
And
that is.
I'll give
he's
a
gonna
bardic
make his-
inspiration
He's still gonna make his.
to. I'll give
You
a
gonna
bardic inspiration to Fen while you do that.
Okay. All right. The first roll is a 1.
Keep it. I dare
Keep
you.
it. No. Dare you. Double dog dare you. The second roll is the 3. He drops concentration on hold person.
Yes! Get fucked, dude!
Muffled from the distance. Get fucked.
Get fucked. I'm too afraid to leave the woods.
Don't point your eye at me and say mean things to me though, please. As I hide
Yes,
back
please.
behind my tree.
Yep.
Don't be mean to me though. Thank you. Keld is no longer held, and Keld, it's your turn.
I'm free?
Yeah. You feel it tense up your body, and then it drops as you watch his fireball go off, and you're like, okay.
Go fuck
Ooh.
up his day.
I want to
Or
use my
come and help
Misty
next time.
Step.
To just bypass this myth.
Yeah, basically. And then if I
Oh.
can use some movement to get up on Ing.
Where is Ing? I don't know.
Where did
I've lost
Ing
him
go?
in the. Where is he? Oh yeah,
I
we're heading
believe
towards him.
I'm still hasted, right?
Yeah, so here's what I'm going to do is you run forward, and as you get to the rock between the two of you, you kind of twist your body, and in that moment, lose your corporeal form, and land immediately next to him. You are
Hell
next to him.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes. That was a
Oh.
bonus action.
Yeah. You land next to this guy, and he looks at you. Did you get a haircut, or... And he kind of, like, looks over your person.
I'm blue now.
I'm just going to say, I need you to stop.
Okay.
And I'm gonna strike him. That's gonna be an 18 to hit, plus some other stuff.
Healed. He throws his staff in front of himself, and arcane energy boasts up in front of him, blocking your first attack.
Alright.
Eyes wide. Not
Does
happy
that,
you're right
like,
here.
does that, have a certain AC, or is that just a total block?
He has a certain AC now.
Okay, is that higher than a 26?
He's not higher than a 26.
Okay, then I hit him.
Okay. The first one ricochets off this, and you bring it through and break through this arcane shield, and just it hits hard into his shoulder.
For 8 damage.
8 damage, boys.
But we're not done, we're gonna keep hitting him. Would a dirty 20 hit him?
No, a 20 would not hit him.
Very well.
The shield crackles around him as he is trying to force your sword away, but one of them is able to break through.
Then 16 won't hit, so...
Yeah, I
Alright,
think
that's
you've already done your 3, but it doesn't matter either way.
I was pretty sure that was my third, but okay.
Because your first one was an 18, and then your second one was like a 26, and then you had another one that.
No,
did
that was the
hit or
first one. I said 18, and then I didn't tell you the full number, so he thought...
Well, then, no. Okay, I still would have shielded, so
Right.
I feel. So how much damage did? So you did 2 attacks of damage to me.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then we're all square.
Yes.
We're all square then. Okay. I'm just like, wait a minute. What's going on? All right. That'll still do. Anything else, Keld?
I don't think so.
You hear Fenn's voice echo across this field, and you push forward towards Ing. All right, it's Keld's turn. It's Archer time. They're having a terrible time. Archer time is a terrible time. Actually, my bad. That guy behind that tree turned to charcoal. He's gone. He's gone, bibs. But that guy over there is still here. So he is going to move towards us. He's just going to jump down a bit of the side of this this rock formation to move down next to the corpse of the other fallen cultist. Just move him about not that one. Just move him about 10 feet southwards. In this orientation, southwards. He moves down and he grabs the body of the man making the music, and he is going to lug it over to the side, towards Nana and Fen, their location, as close as he can get. So he kind of just drags it on over and is gonna just huck the body off the side. I'm not even gonna make him roll for that. He just barely gets it over the edge. And just this, as this music just kind of awkwardly like shifts positions and goes into this crevasse. And then he is going to step behind that tree next to him. This dude's he looks like he's in a bit of a panic. I'd have Nana and Fen make insight checks if they were so inclined.
I'd love to.
Somebody, please.
Keld's busy.
Fen's got a 14 to insight.
I also got a 14.
Oh, these guys aren't wearing cultist robes.
So
kinda
they
have,
seem to be maybe like hired dudes.
That would be something you'd consider.
A potentiality.
So this guy chucked the body off the side and is like, it doesn't look like he wants to stick around, is the energy you're getting from him.
Cool. Neat.
That's his turn. And what a turn it is. This is another round for Nyx. Fen, it's your turn. Nana, you're on deck.
Fen will call out again. Keld, your sister needs you. And he's gonna start scaling his way up the whatever the shortest distance is to get up the thing.
Okay, so
Bonus action
movement?
dash to do it.
All right, what's your full movement, please?
The 70 feet full movement with a bonus action dash.
Okay. So it doubles.
Actually, I can use my action to dash as well. So that would be 100 and, so 70, yeah, sorry, 95 feet of movement.
So 95 in total. It takes 35 to get to the bottom of this mountain, and then it is doubled to get up the side of the mountain. And with 60 more feet. Okay, so how many is it from the base of the cliff? So just from the base. Like if you got rid of the movement it takes to run from his position to get to the wall. Yeah, 70. How much is that? Oh, you muted. Okay, 20. It's already doubled. 20. That will be doubled. Yes. Okay. I still think you can do it. I think that's how numbers work, and I'm not going to think about it that hard.
I'd love to give a menacing glare to the to the cultist that ducked
Mm.
behind the tree too, if that's possible.
Yeah, you kind of just get up the side of the mountain. Like, that's your whole turn, is getting up this son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Just breathing hard, sweat kind of building. But you climbed this embankment. Nothing really else to do. Is this guy looks at you and you look at him and he's like, ugh.
Yep, and a Finn's turn.
Okay. Nana, you're up.
Nana is pretty much gonna do the same as Fen, trying to get up that mountain as fast as possible. Dash. I have 40 feet of movement, so a total of 80 to work with.
So it takes 30 to get to the edge. So you have 50. Takes 20. Yeah, I think you also can get just to the top as well. Like, ta-da.
Cool. When I get up there, I want to level a look at the archer dude who doesn't seem to be with the cultists and ask,
Mm-hmm.
so how much does helping to end the world pay these days?
I've been paid worse. And it's just his body has like some char on the edge and he's bleeding and he looks delirious. Like he looks pretty rough.
You look like you should go home.
All right. Is that your turn, Nana?
If I've got a bonus action, I'm going to second wind,
Okay.
which will allow me to regain a d10 plus 3 hit points.
Nice.
All right, go for it. It is now Ing's turn. Okay. Ing has a current predicament. Like a very current predicament.
Does he?
I mean,
Hmm.
depends on your point of view, I guess. What a pickle. This isn't good for you, boy.
He could always just throw down his weapon.
I don't know if anybody said that to him yet. So that's not on the table currently. Yeah, you lose all the shots you don't take, so he's gonna go for this. You lose all the shots you don't take, guys. He looks to you in front of him, Keld, as the shield in front of
Not
him begins to
again.
waver and fall. And he's like, maybe you need to calm down elsewhere. And elsewhere echoes through the wind. I need a charisma saving throw.
Come on, buddy.
What?
Do you have any
no.
bardics?
God, I feel like I did, but I didn't write that down anywhere. Charisma, you said?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a 12. 13.
Okay, 1 sec. 13?
Hold on, I can't math. 11. Okay.
What is it?
11.
11. That went down in number.
Yeah, I was like, I went the wrong direction.
Went in the wrong direction. And the word elsewhere follows the wind. And Nana and Fen, you watch Kel disappear.
Shit.
Fuck. Fuck!
I was gonna say the same thing to him.
I was gonna do the same. That's his action. Means a spell, can't do nothing about that. And if Nathan can hear me in the abyss, Ing's gonna back up 30 more feet. He's gonna start backing up, and I'm gonna refresh. There we go. Ing is going to back up 30 feet as Keld disappears into the abyss. And he's like, all right, we did.
I
There we
wish
go.
he'd just fall off of there and hit his head.
I mean, you ask nice.
Could he please fall off of there and hit his head? Pretty please?
Well, you're not asking me.
You gotta trip him.
Yeah. Ro, it is your turn. Keld, you're on deck for whatever you're
I
doing.
don't know where I am. It could be a deck.
I can still see him. Am I within 120 feet?
Of Ing?
Of Ing, yeah.
We can sure find out. I don't know
I
if you can
think...
see him is the thing.
Mm.
As he has kind of moved down into this valley space.
Great. Then I guess I will pursue in that direction. With
Okay.
30 feet of movement, which I don't think is going to get me near close enough.
No, he is.
Slowly.
There's kind of like a thing between
Yeah.
both of you, and you are both low on the sides.
Is there, like, there's a chasm between us, right? Or is
I
it
think
just
there's a-
foliage? Okay.
Just foliage. And imagine the foliage is not as robust.
Then
It's
I
winter,
will
not summer.
forward again and start up.
Try one more time, please. One more time, Josh.
You hear that?
Nope.
Forward and start climbing.
Alas, the abyss has taken him.
I
He said
think he
move forward
30.
and start climbing.
Okay, so I don't know if he's. I'm just trying to figure out if he's dashing or if he's using expeditious retreat. It's a. Yeah, that's 2 moves. So, I'll talk to him again in a bit. Josh, if you're expeditious retreating, please put it in the chat. Otherwise, I'm going to move forward. There he goes. Keld, you are up. Keld, you feel like you're in a very similar space to the one you were currently in. Except everybody else is gone.
Yeah.
You are standing in this spot, and something catches your attention out of the corner of your eye. And it's the forest. It shines brilliantly, like each leaf is made from a gem. And it is awe-inspiring and horrifying, the weight of the forest wherever you are, but you don't see Ing or anyone else. Here's vibing.
I think so.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I want to approach that shiny forest.
Yeah, no, it's a trek away also, but it's just you're looking at like a sea of gems is what it looks like. It is intense and beautiful, but you stay where you are looking at it. That's Keld's turn. This archer, our one remaining archer, he is
Persistent.
going to book it. He is going to run 60 feet away. He is just going to make a beeline back 60 feet. He's going. He's trying to kind of avoid Ing too. He's like,
It's
yeah,
like,
I'll be
oh.
up here. Don't run next to Ing. That's too scary. But he's gonna start running. Yeah, that's his turn. Fen, you are up. Donna, you're on deck. That's another round.
with 35 feet of movement, can I get to a place where I can see Ing?
With how many feet?
35 feet.
Let's move forward. 35 feet. I can only assume. Yeah. Yeah, you certainly see him.
All right, I'm going to bonus action move Hunter's Mark to him.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, bring one or the other of them back or you die here today. And I will ready an action looking down my bow at him. If he does anything other than unbanish Keld or bring Nyx back somehow, he gets an arrow in him.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
End of Fenn's movement. Turn.
Okay. That's Fenn's turn. Nana, you're up.
Nana will back Fen up on this. With 40 feet of movement, she's going to post up on a nearby crevice somewhere within, ideally, 20 feet of Ing, if I can manage that in 40 feet of movement.
I don't know if you're getting 20 feet away, but we can
If
certainly
not,
take a
then
gander.
that's fine.
So you are just also setting up shop.
Mm-hmm. Bonus action, moving Hunter's Mark to Ing, off of the retreating archer. Ready in action. One or the other, your choice. If neither, die.
Your attacks will be with disadvantage, it looks like, but you are within range to at least make them.
Mm.
Okay, that's Nana's turn. There's some like terrible crunching sounds happening where that corpse was thrown over the side of that mountain.
Fuck.
So, something's coming back over there. As where
Yeah, I
this
should've
musical
expected
body
that.
was placed.
Oh, no.
The body rises again, but almost in a broken form of a person, and is going to move a solid 30 feet
Oof.
out of the underbrush. You can just give me like a snack or a zombie. Either one works. Anything works. He's just a little guy. And because he's not going to be within range of anyone, he is going to dash. And he's going to head towards Roshan, who I think is the only one he can see. So, from the underbrush, this thing is going to rush forward 60 feet in the direction of Roshan. That is going to be its turn. Oh, do I make it to him in 60 feet? Wow.
Whoa.
Go me. Roshan, as you begin to make your way forward, your run becomes intersected by a nasty little thing. Doesn't look as big and terrifying as the things that were out before, but it's still there. That's his turn. It's now Ing's turn. Who looks at the two of you. Kind of like cocks his head to the side a bit. It's kind of insulting. Do you think I can't kill you before you can kill me? Shoot. And is gonna slam his staff down. He's not done.
Nat 20.
So both of you can take your attacks.
Nat
There you
20.
go. He's gonna cancel that. He's still cancels the nat 20.
So-
that uses his reaction. So no
It
shield
just
this
doesn't-
round.
Doesn't get anything, or
No, it's a normal attack. It still hits.
oh, okay,
It's just not a nat 20 anymore.
okay.
You're like, hey, no, come on, hey, I'm shooting you.
19 to hit with disadvantage.
19 is going to hit.
I'm going to use my maneuver, Battlemaster maneuver trip attack.
20 points of damage from Fenn's shot.
And with Hunter's Mark. "13 points of piercing damage total.
How many?
13.
13 and 20.
And for the trip attack, he must make a strength saving throw.
No problem.
Break his
He is
con.
very good at that. He's going to make 2 concentration checks in a sec. One second. Yeah. Sorry, guys, as you both fully unload onto this creature. Okay. So, how does a spear knock him prone?
I think that it catches him wrong in the shoulder, and the momentum of it sends him spinning off his feet.
And he falls down on his back at the same time, sort of just a bunch of stuff happens at the same time. So he's gonna make some.
Good.
We'll start with.
Couldn't have happened to a better person.
Okay, so do this one first. That's already over, so he's good on that one. On to the next. Keld, you are bamfed back into existence next to your friends.
Hell yeah, bud.
Okay. You're back. He is currently attacking. He is going to stand up from prone using half of his movement to keep going.
Hmm.
And he's going to.
I actually want to know: does he stand up for prone and then get hit with the with Fenn's arrow, or does he get hit with Fenn's arrow and then fall down?
It is a simultaneous thing, and I'm not going to take into account the prone in this scenario so aggressively.
I'm just trying to get in my head the image. Like, I want him to stand up and get like, oh, god damn it!
It's
Ow.
kind of like. It's more of a like it hits him in the knee and he goes forward. Arrows strike him in the side and he's kind of pushed down and then has to re-climb back up as Keld comes back into existence.
I like that.
Is that his higher level spell? Where is it? I'll find you. Don't worry about it, boys.
I worry about everything with these assholes. Nothing will keep me from being anxious with these guys.
10-foot cubes. I sadly need the map, so 1 second. Okay. How far is can you point, oh, they're all right there in like a little line? How neat.
Where did I reappear?
Thank you. You appear right in the middle of Fen
Ah.
from this beautiful place that you were standing in, which is very serene, and are now back in between them. Just to see a darkening space overhead.
Oh no.
And the space grows dark and then bright and fire rains from the sky.
Jesus.
Of course it fucking does.
Cool.
Hmm
I
I wish I'd
need
specified a different rock, but that's fine.
I need dexterity saving throws from Nana, Fen, and Keld. The two of you get a +2 to your outcome.
You said
Two of
dicks?
who?
You both get a Nana and Fen get +2 to this.
Oh.
Because
to this
I'm right here.
Because Keld reappeared
Oh.
right next to you guys.
Oh,
and I'm
okay.
Also, 1 second.
21.
27.
17.
You have a 17.
Yeah.
You guys got
21.
to do a lot of math. We're about to do a lot of weird math. Except somebody here, I don't gotta do any math. So let me go ahead and just let D&D Beyond roll some dice for me.
Oh no. Pulls up damage bar.
So here we go. Okay. Keld, this is already, I've already done all the things that are going to happen to these. Keld, you are going to take 18 points of fire damage. Nana, you are also going to take 19 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Or 18, that number.
I was like, whoa.
Fen just sort of like huddles under the shield behind him and pushes it up slightly, and just the rain of fire that comes to greet him. Let me mark that spell slot. It's champ. And then he is going to move back 15 feet. Refreshing again. I'll find Nathan in the void somewhere.
He's somewhere.
He's in there somewhere. We'll find him. We'll pin him down.
Just kidding, I won't. It's a mystery. It's gonna be all theater of the mind now, boys.
Alright.
Oh boy!
Back to your roots.
Mm.
I can watch the map on here though, so I guess I will.
that's
It's only polite of me.
That'll work.
Ing backs up, trying to get some cover, about 15 feet, the best he can. And that's Ing's turn. Roshan, who's hey guys, we're living the dream over here. I'm gonna refresh one more time. I'll find you guys.
Roshan. There he is. Hey, there's Nathan. Wow. Where'd Kyle go?
I lost some people in the switch.
It's just a roulette table, baby!
Hey, there we go. Everybody's here. Everybody's
Please
having
play the wacky music.
as our pictures reappear and disappear.
Just constant yakety
Yeah, the-
sax.
Yeah,
still
yakety
emanating from the
sax.
corpse.
I can't go galone. It's yakety sax is what the arrow played.
Oh.
And
Oh my
with
God.
that, Roshan, it is your turn. You're over by a little nasty.
God damn it!
You tell him there's a nasty little guy next to him, and he runs away.
He just leaves.
You tell him
He
that
doesn't
there's a
want any
nasty
part
little
of the
fella.
nasty boy.
Roshan,
He doesn't
my
want
sister
it.
is dying.
Hmm.
Hey, Roshan, can you hear me?
I can.
Nasty boy.
I would like to fire 3 Eldritch Blasts at this thing.
Point blank. Pew pew pew.
Sounds good.
Oof. Wow. 2 3s and a 13. So probably, does it have an AC of 12?
It does not. Close. Close.
Uh, 'Close. 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 'Close That is 8 damage, and I will... Oh, I think begin running up the mountain. use 30 feet of movement to go, yep. Not in the direction of the zombie, but away. So it can't get to me in 30 feet, so yeah.
Going at a bit of a roundabout path, you begin to make your way in this direction. Okie dokie.
Literature.
Does he feel the shadow around him?
The shadow is present, but it seems leaving the forest, and after the amount of energy used, it seems slightly diminished, but it is present.
He's just glad that if this is how it ends, he's not dying alone.
Yeah. If anything, you don't feel alone.
Hey.
All right. That is Roshan's turn. Keld, you are up.
Wow.
Back on the other side of the mountain.
Ugh. Oh boy. Yes. Between my friends. How is Ing looking, from what I can gather?
How is Ing looking is a valid question.
I hit him like once, so.
I
We'd
hit
all
him maybe
love to
once.
know.
He is currently not exactly bloodied.
Would 60 feet allow me to reach?
No? I think it might, but we're gonna find out.
At 60, come on.
Oh yeah. You got a nod from the abyss, and the abyss says yes. You just run down the side of this
Leave him.
mountain full speed at this guy.
Cleave him.
I wish to
was-
cleave him.
Then cleave, sir.
Cleave! Pack your bags and cleave. Okay, that will be a 26 to hit.
Episode title contender right
26 hits.
Yeah, adding it to the Discord right now.
And I got 15 damage.
15 damage. Okay.
there. Considering that's much
15
more
on
likely
the
a
first.
muster
Word.
than anything to do
Got
with
my-
Dingus Bingus.
Two other attacks to go. Alright, what about a 25 to hit?
25 hits.
Perfect. That'll be 10 damage.
10 damage. Getting a win.
Nope, not gonna hit.
Okay. You run down this mountain, pushing past your friends, and just begin to hit into Ing, and he's starting to look hurt.
Good.
Anything else killed?
Killed wants to say something, but the words aren't coming right now.
Yeah. Keld gnashes his teeth as it is the thrumming of blood in his ears. Your jaw is tense. Your body straining against a new pain, and the fact that you have to try and put this extra muscle into your shield and are also trying to hit this person, and you are hurting as well. And with that, that is Keld's turn. The archer is going to run away 60 feet away from everyone. He made a choice today after watching his friend turn to charcoal. And no fanaticism from him. He has to go. And he starts running. And with that, that is another round for Nyx. Getting a little spicy, boys.
I'm so worried.
Getting a little spicy. Fen, you are up. Nana, you are on deck.
Keld, help your sister. We have this. And Fen is going to take a shot at Ing, obviously. And with sharpshooter, 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Nice.
Awesome. Because I finally have sneak attack.
Alrighty.
38 points of damage with the first shot.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay. And gonna go ahead and take a second shot at Ing and sorry, Kel. No, never mind. I'm just gonna take the shot anyways with sharpshooter. 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Okay. That's the end of Fen's turn, and he's gonna look as menacing as possible at both Ing and Keld from the precipice of this hill.
Kel, they are all behind you.
Yep.
And Ing is in
I
front
feel
of you.
eyes.
You feel eyes from every direction, and the blood continues to thrum in your ears. That is Fen's turn. Nana, you are up. You watch as this arrow, one of them whizzes past, and Ing stumbles out of the way a bit, but the second one clips the side of his neck, and blood begins to squirt off as he puts a hand against it, and the gargled sound from his mouth as he holds onto the side of the neck. He's looking pretty bad.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. I would love to get a bit closer to him. I have 40 feet worth of movement. I don't think I can get up to him in 40 feet, can I? Just shy?
It looks like you might be just shy, but you're near him. You're pretty close.
I'm
to
near him. Near enough to yeet a spear, I should hope.
Yeah.
And not at disadvantage this time.
Yeet that
Look at that.
spear.
Well, so that means I've got plus a d6 from my hunter's mark, as well as the dice damage. I'd love to make another attempt at a trip attack on this boy.
Okay.
I like that.
That was polite.
22 to hit.
And 21 on the save. So you certainly hit, but he is not knocked prone.
Okay. Do I still add the d8 worth of extra damage?
Does it say? I
Trip
think
attack
you do.
Say when
I'm
you
pretty
hit
sure you do.
with a weapon attack, you can expend one superiority die to add the total to the damage roll, and if the target is large or
Yes.
smaller, it must
Yeah,
make a
you
strength
add it.
save. Okay, good. That's nice. That is a total of 15 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And I'd like to take my second attack on him too.
Sure.
And I'll use another superiority die and attempt another trip attack.
Okay.
Yes. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
And an 18 on the save. So you hit,
Mm-hmm.
but he is not knocked prone.
Correct. He does, however, take 12 points of piercing damage again.
Okay.
And have I a bonus action? I I should have done Slayer's Prey earlier if I was going to do bonus action for it. I'm not going to retrofit it, so I'm
You
good.
can do
Oh,
it
yeah.
now, so it's active next turn.
Well, it's as a bonus action. Well, okay. No, that's true. Yeah, I would like to designate him as my Slayer's Prey for next turn.
Okay. Is there anything else, Nana, as these two spears go heavy into his body and then reappear at your sides?
No. Nana's just staring him down. How bad does he look?
You've seen now, oddly, a large sum of people seconds from death.
Mm-hmm.
And you're looking at the physicality of a person holding on to nothing. Holding on to the abyss waiting them somewhere.
Yeah, the spears voip out of his body, leaving gaping, gashing wounds. Back onto my belt.
He holds at his neck, and blood is just spilling down his arm, coating the sides of his clothes. A bit wide-eyed, a bit delirious. He looks at you, Keld. And you watch his shoulders slump a bit. And he just looks at you for it feels longer than the couple seconds that it is. But he just looks at you. And he opens his mouth, and it's just a torrent of blood that is beginning to fill up. And he forces it out, and he reaches his hand up the staff, and he grips at the bundle of gems at the top. And he looks up.
Oh, this fucker.
And then he looks down. And through kind of a gurgled whisper that you can hear, Keld. My lady. One last time. I would like to serve. Help me. I won't go alone. And just chokes through blood. He is going to make a roll.
This bitch.
Let this bitch make a missus roll.
Only can do this now. Okay. Okay. This dice and this dice. Okay. You watch his arm gripping these jewels. All of them shatter, millions of pieces, glitter raining down and sticking into his palm, and his eyes flutter. And he just scrapes his hand down the staff, little runes slowly forming. And it is an energy up from beneath him, as if something rises to greet him, an energy, a push upwards, and he smiles. And he is going to cast 2 spells this round as his request.
What are they?
He is just kind of loosely looking at you, Keld, and past you. I saw the forest. It was beautiful. I plan to die there. I'll see you in whatever's next. And it's almost like as if a shadow of a bird forms around his face and lifts off and flies off into the distance. And he stumbles a bit, and he like clasps you on the shoulder, Keld. Mostly in trying not to fall. His body holding on to nothing, grips you. And he just smiles as you feel the earth rumble gently beneath you, and then it's gone. The earth beneath your feet disappears, and you are greeted with the visage of a sea of colors. It looks like you are looking down at an ocean of... It's almost like the gems you saw before, except it is most definitely leaves that you are looking at from hundreds of feet in the air.
God
All of you
damn it.
looking
Oh, no.
into the abyss below you, and all of you fall through these holes popping up in each area on the field. We are taking Nyx's body into the abyss with us.
Oh.
He said he wouldn't go alone. Roshan, you see this opening next to you. You are kind of the hardest person to gauge.
Huh.
And you see your friends down towards this sea of color. And you can make a dexterity saving throw to try not to fall, or you see all of them going.
I think he's acting on instinct and will try not to fall.
Yeah.
And fail doing so with a total... Well, I got a +6, so it's a 9.
Okay, well, look at you. Sort of
Almost
right
10.
on the cusp. It's as if the earth has shifted and moved against you, as if the earth is taking a step forward to actively move in this combat. You are pulled through, and Ing, standing at the edge, leans forward and falls through as well. All of you are currently plummeting towards the forest below. Each of you has a round to do something. You will be making contact after that.
Okay.
What actions are actionable?
Well, we're gonna do turns. We'll make our way through. And with that, Roshan, as you and fall through, and you watch as these kind of holes before you just fade from existence, and you are plummeting. Anything you want to do, Roshan?
There's nothing
Perfect time to...
to friends falling.
One more time, Josh?
Me.
A little bit. One more time.
Do I see my friends falling with me?
Yeah, you can see everybody falling. Nyx's just corpse, just kind of
Oh, no.
spiraling
Let's see
loose
my
through
friends
the
if
air.
I see them.
Yes, you can see your friends falling with you.
Then I'll just shout Keld, because I don't know what else to, and give you a bardic inspiration. And
Okay. All right, Roshan, if there was anything else besides inspiration, you can put it in the chat and we'll get to you, don't you worry. But with that, Roshan continues to plummet. Keld, you are currently plummeting, and you can only assume hundreds of feet. But you're going so quickly, you know hitting the ground is imminent.
Yeah. Are any of my friends, like, in reaching distance?
The closest one to you is probably Nana. Because she was a few feet away. She was like 10 feet away from you when you started the plummet.
I'm not sure what to do in this instance, so I think I'm going to try to take a potion.
Well, here it is. And you just, as you're flowing through the air, you kind of expand your body as much as you can and then reach down and take the potion, just ripping the cork out. You can take a potion.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Anything else from you, Keld? That's your action.
Yeah. No.
Okay. All right. Keld, you brace for impact. You are heading towards a beautiful sea of trees. With that... Unrelated, that archer probably keeps running. Unrelated, though. Nyx, your body falls through the abyss and time and space and the real world. And that is that for you. Fen.
All right, this is gonna take some timing, and I'm gonna need some DM input on this.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to you, gauging by our rate of fall, you think we have one round to do this?
You are
Like,
hitting the ground on your next turn.
Okay.
Everyone is slamming into the ground after this.
Cool. Fen's gonna pull out the immovable rod and try his best to set it and hold on to it as he can. Like,
Are you setting
d-
it now? Or closer to like
yeah,
there's
trying to
patches.
cushion his fall. Like, gonna set it so he's a relatively safe distance to drop if he needed to, but like, yeah,
You can certainly attempt this.
yeah. I'm gonna attempt this. I'm gonna attempt to use the
Yeah.
immovable rod to make sure I
It's
don't
gonna
slam into
fucking
the
hurt.
ground. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna fucking hurt, and I don't think I have the hit points to absorb the hurt, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I got nothing else.
I love these little pop-ups. They're my favorite. Okay, you pull out the immovable rod and you're like, this is all I got. I'm gonna hope for the best in this scenario.
Catching it mid-body, hopefully not splitting my spine. That's what I'm going for.
Ugh.
Uh,
Good to know. That is Fen's turn. Nana, it is your turn.
Because I'm closest to Keld, I'm going to try to sort of like spread myself out, angle myself over, and catch hold of his shoulder and give him Bear's Endurance. Advantage on con checks, 2d6 temporary hit points.
wow.
All right, Keld, go ahead and roll those 2d6. The temp HP is the real thing here.
I guess I'm gonna need it.
Yeah.
You can do this, Keld. You'll be all right.
7.
Okay, you have 7 extra hit points. You have 7 temporary hit points. That is your action, Nana. Is there anything else?
I really do not have anything else. My bonus action, Second Wind, was used up last.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, that's it.
Okay. That is Nana's turn. We've done a full cycle. Moving through the air with all of you. About halfway, straightens his body and goes into the dive position. Just full nose straight into the forest.
He loves the dirt so much, he wants to just be one with it.
He said where he wanted to die, and He's gonna. All of you slam past the branches, just ripping and breaking and spinning. It is hard to take in the pain, as it is just a cacophony of senses all in one go for everybody except Nyx, whose body is just mangled on the way down. There's no protecting herself. She is a corpse. But that means she doesn't have to worry about saving throws. Or taking damage or any of those kinds of things. So, it's maybe that's for the best.
Maybe.
All of you
I
fall.
don't know.
One moment.
This has been the longest moment.
A long moment to fall. Keld, did you add your temp?
Yes.
10. I think I only am allowed to do this many.
Sorting.
Guys, just vibe in the moment for a minute.
Mm.
Oh, that's the max. Good to know. Okay. Full nosedive. Everybody's body is breaking against branches and eventually the ground. How about give me a dexterity saving throw with a disadvantage? The DC is incredibly high, Fen.
Dex saving throw. I don't have my ring
Disadvantage.
anymore. Disadvantage. I don't have my ring anymore. 16.
Okay. Rocketing down, you try to position this in some way to guard yourself. And it is just a horrible wrenching pain in your body as you are just fully punched through the gut, basically, by this thing. And there is a terrible snap, and I can only assume darkness to follow as you kind of hover above the space ever so slightly. You miss the ground, but you're... So, I'll give you a little bit less damage, but not a lot less. So I'll take some of that off. But, boy howdy.
Cool. How much damage?
I'm rolling. It takes the computer a minute to roll all those dice. Oh, I accidentally did the percentiles.
What?
All right, 1,000 damage to everyone. Game over.
Oh,
Take two.
Jesus Christ.
No,
Take two.
no.
Take
no.
two, everybody. Wrong one.
I was joking about a TPK the other episode. I was only joking.
Can't joke about that.
No, I guess not.
You certainly can not. It is darkness, rapid fire. Fen, darkness. Nana, darkness. Roshan,
cool.
darkness. Nyx, you've already been chilling there. Keld, you plummet. The world spinning around you. You are plummeting towards a sea of color, of death, the Forest of Eden. And you spiral towards her and hit with a sickening thud. The world vibrates around you. You try to inhale, try to get a breath into your lungs as you slam past trees and hit into the ground. There is the sound of bones and bodies. It is terrible. And the last one you hear is Ing as he makes his way through the tree line, and there is the sickening snap as his head breaks on the neck on impact, and his body falls flat. There is a moment where the world vibrates with sound for you, Keld. was 85 points of damage. I rolled not the best. Oh, wait, hold on. $79, my bad. 70. Where the fuck is it? 1 second. There, Jesus Christ. 75 points of damage as all of you make contact with the ground. Poof, poof. Bodies landing in this sea. Kel trying to breathe through broken ribs, a tattered body. Your shield is long gone somewhere up in a tree, you think.
Rip.
Or it fell somewhere else, you don't know. Keld, you're the only one standing.
Hardly.
A cough of blood. And you are surrounded by your friends in the space.
Mm.
Keld, what would you like to do?
I don't know if it matters, but I believe he's stunned for a round when he loses haste.
Takes a moment to think about his life. To be honest, I feel like that probably happened somewhere in the branches.
Probably.
Roshan, I don't think, made it incredibly far past those. But nonetheless, held. There are bodies around you. Many of them making noises.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Well, he was determined to get to his sister, so he's going to try to make his way to Nyx.
You stand and everything in your body begins to scream a terrible pain. You are broken. And you pull yourself, gasping and wheezing, across the earth and make your way to Nyx, who lies broken on the ground near you. And you are able to reach out and you pull the diamond and you place it on her chest. And as you begin to cast, the wind picks up in the space. Almost like a whisper of people talking around you, a murmur, a shifting, as you realize you're in the forest. You're in the middle of the Forest of Eden. It is breathing around you. I need you to roll a D100, please. Fireball, everybody goes up in flames.
Exactly that! It's all down to
You
chance,
like it.
boys. Do we die here? Let's find out!
82.
82, okay.
I hope it's just some nice flumps.
Okay.
Please.
Well, you place your hand down on Nyx's body, and it's almost like a voice softly in your ear. Again. You may take another action immediately.
Oh! Oh!
As the diamond shatters across Nyx's body, and Nyx, you are brought rocketing back into your body, into existence. And Keld, you get to take another action. So says the magic in this place.
Thank
Would-
God!
Would cure wounds help one of my mangled friends?
Yes, it would. You can hear them gasping and wheezing. All of them are down, but you can hear from most of them. There is some sort of movement
Yeah.
in the group. So, who are you going to run over to first as you kind of drag your body along?
I will go for Roshan.
Okay. You move your body over quickly, and it's as if the earth gently, lovingly moves you along. And you're able to place a hand on Roshan. How many hit points?
That would be 8.
Okay, Roshan, you have 8 hit points. Nix, I believe you have 1. Both of you
Cherish it.
brought back, and Nix, you're confused, and there is a stiffness and terrible pain. You are still broken terribly from the fall, but you can see Fen, who is just like mangled partially on a branch and the immovable rod, and Nana, who has
Yikes.
made it fully to the ground, mangled.
Great. Well, I don't have to move because I have healing word. So there's that.
There you go.
So I will just go for Fen.
Okay.
And it's a 2nd level.
All right.
Oh, that's a lot for you. For that. 13 whole hit points for you.
Holy
go.
shit. Thank you
And
so
roll me a
much.
D100, please.
Of course.
Oh God! Fireball!
It's not
Don't
fireball,
entice it.
hopefully.
Hopefully!
Oh, I just rolled
Inciting
2 d10s. That won't work.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it could, but if you didn't plan ahead, probably not.
Yeah, I did not plan ahead. Oh, it's a 24.
And nothing noticeable to you happens.
Hmm?
Nothing
Nothing
you notice
noticeable
as you.
to Fen?
Yeah. Nope.
Cool.
Roshan,
Okay.
you're next.
Everything's fine, guys.
Roshan, what would you like to do?
Um,
Fen begins to start moving, and Fen, you realize that during this, your arm went like under you and just fully crushed. Your arm is still mangled, but you are trying to pull yourself back up and like onto the branch to like lay straight.
Awesome.
But Roshan, it's your go.
So Roshan,
Roshan vanishes into the void.
Sometimes you got to go to the void for a second to realize what you truly have,
You know,
which is friendship.
right? I was there for the whole session, and I've learned a lot, I think, in this minute. Yeah.
Learned a lot in this.
It was what, 8 or 9?
48 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were at 48 seconds.
Yeah.
40. You were like 1 or 2 away. It was cutting it incredibly close. You were very close to the brink. I can only assume Roshan would not just go stomp on somebody's body like a psychopath.
I
I
would
could
Sorry,
only
Nana.
assume. Hey Roshan, what would you like to do?
Nope,
I can't
he's gone
hear.
again.
I'm just okay. I will
think
deal with it.
Roshan and these alert.
Maybe he can message.
I can hear him. Give him a second. Try one more time, Roshan. Just kidding. I'm going to use Healing Word. He's going to use Healing Word. He has a spell slot left. And he is going to reach over and point a hand towards Nana, who is crumpled on the ground, and is going to give her 9 hit points. All of you awake in this space, movement, feeling near impossible, broken ribs and arms. It is a terrible experience as these little magics try their best to begin knitting major pieces back together. It is a slow and excruciating walk towards safety. And by walk, I mean this magic crawling through your
Yeah.
body, as broken as you are. All of you lay there in the abyss that that surrounds you. And I'm going to give, just real quick, the D100 for Roshan. Okay. That's going to be... Okay. All of you in this moment try to pull yourselves together, whether physically or magically, and you take in the fact that you are deep in the mangled forest of Eden. And with that, that is where we are going to stop for today. Thank you all for being here. We really appreciate it. We love telling you guys a story. Can I do math? Unclear, up for debate. We'll talk about it next time. That's up for debate. Once again, thank you for being here here at the Dice Cult. We got the stuff and the things. If you head over to youtube.com/the Dice Cult, you can watch all the past episodes of On the Backs of Gods, one-shots, other D&D games, Vampire the Masquerade, whatever suits your fancy. Also, if you're so inclined, you can follow us at Backs of Gods on Instagram and Twitter. If you'd like to follow all of us, we are at The Dice Cult on Instagram and Twitter. Once again, Katie makes great dice, and we all love them. And today, they really showed me some appreciation, which I'm actually very happy about and very thankful.
I'm sure you are.
A lot of dice-based shenanigans for all of us today. So, once again, thank you all for being here. We appreciate it and love telling you guys a story. We will be here same time, same place, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.
Thanks for joining us.
Hey, good night, everyone.
We lived.